Okay, so it's time to connect your domain name. And this guide is going to walk you through the entire process. But right up front, I'm going to tell you there's to be no overthinking. There's only following the instructions and not worrying about why you're doing any of it. You're just going to follow the process. It's actually very simple, but it seems weird. And some people get tripped up here, but this is going to walk you through everything. And if you follow the steps, it's going to work. I promise you. If you run into any trouble, you just ask us and we're going to give you a hand. All right, so we do have a tutorial. You can watch this one if you're watching on YouTube. Look at the link in the description where you can see the screenshots and it gives you a little bit more information about the different domain registrars, etc. So I'll give you that link. But what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do this. I have mine in GoDaddy. So yours might look a little bit different, but the process is still the same. So let's start at the website. So we're going to go over here to website settings and we're going to go to domain. And we are going to connect an existing domain. And our domain is happydogisland.com. And so this appears here. These are the records I need to put at the domain registrar to connect it. It's a little bit different if you have had a website before and you've had a web host, or as opposed to an online site builder like Noomu. The process is slightly different. You're not adding name servers. You are adding new DNS records. So over in GoDaddy, in my GoDaddy account, again, all you need to do if you have a different domain registrar, you need to go to the DNS for the domain that you want to do this for. So in this case, when I clicked that, it took me away, but let's go. There we are. So here we are, and we want name servers. You're not doing that. You're doing DNS records. So we're going to go add a new record, and it's down below. So there's new records. I go over here. I need a record, and I need a CNAME. So this is the record type. We're going to start with the record type of A. So we're going to go A, and we go back over here, and it says the host name is the @ symbol, and the value is this IP address. Don't worry about this. Just leave it at the default. I don't have to click save yet. I can just go add more records. And in this case, I want to add a CNAME record. So the A name is actually controlling your domain name. After you do that, your domain name, it can take up to 24, 48 hours to update, but usually that's pretty instant. The other part is controlling your secure server that is included with your Noomu account. And that one sometimes takes a little longer. And sometimes you'll see a message saying the site's not secure and it takes a little while, but I'll show you how to double check it. And also you can let us know if you have any problems after a bit of time and it doesn't update. So we got CNAME and it's happy.com and www. The value is happydogisland.com. The host name is www. So there we go, www. Happy Dog Island, and now we have our two records. I'm going to save them. Oh, and because this domain name was used for something else, it's already done. So we have had this domain used for other things, and then in that case, you probably already have that set up too. But even when you move your site to Noomu, it still might take a little while to update the secure server. So I'm going to delete this one because it says it conflicts, but when I look at it, it's already there. And we probably need to clean some of these up as well. We don't need the parked one. We don't need other things here. So let's just go with the basics. So if you have a new domain name, you're not going to have this problem. You're just going to save the two records. So the A record I just added is this one, 34.2. That's the IP address. We don't want this parked one because GoDaddy was parking our domain name. We need to get rid of that one because it's going to conflict and it's going to keep showing that. So a lot of these other ones too, we might not need. Now, if you go to your website and that it's not updating, this is our old site. it would probably have to clear the cache or try a new browser. So we can go clear recent history and you can clear temporary cache files. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to just go to a new web browser. This is Firefox. That's how you clear the cache. You can always look in the help files. I find sometimes just go to a new browser and we will go there because I don't want to lose all my other stuff. So now we'll go to just a different browser and we'll go to Happy Dog Island and we will see. So it says it's not private. And don't worry about this. Don't think like attackers might be trying to, please don't panic. It just means that the secure server has not been updated. So you can go with the advanced, every browser is a little different, and you can proceed to the site. So this is the page I have on the site. So this is in the correct place. It's updated instantly. The secure server is what's going to take a little bit longer. So when we go back into our dashboard and we go under settings and we go under domain, we can go here and we can see this. So your domain is currently active. It's working. It's green now. If you remembered before, it was red. So now it's just going to take, as it says here, up to 48 hours to propagate. So then you check back. If you have any trouble after the 48 hours, just get in touch with us and we can have a peek for you. So that's it. Not too complicated, just those two records. And remember, the A name, you only want one of because that's what controls where your site is. The C name, you may have multiple on your account. You don't need to worry about that. Just make sure this C name is there. And if it tells you that it conflicts, that means that it's got the same one because that is generally the same C name you will have to connect to the secure server on all different platforms. So it will work and update itself for its new location. Alrighty, so your domain's connected. No overthinking. We got it done and you're ready to launch. So if you are ever using a brand new domain name, you're good to go. You don't need to keep watching this video. But if you had like maybe used it on a previous host, it will usually tell you that you can't add a new record because you have name servers here. So you would actually have to go and change that. The system will tell you what you need to do. In this case, we leave these name servers here because I've already updated. I've already disconnected our original web host. But if it's not done that way, it shows you here, it'll tell you like it's locked or something like that. But overall, don't delete anything unless you know what it is. Because some things, if you have had a Google Workspace account or some email connection, some of that stuff will be here. You usually having the extra records doesn't matter. You just don't want another A record because that's the one that controls where you are. You need the C name record. You can have multiple C name records. And as long as you have this set up like that, the secure server will start to work.